So you're ready to dive into AI for business. Smart move.
Definitely a smart move. We've got some really interesting articles and research here, and they're all pointing to one thing.
What's that?
AI is way more than just a buzzword.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like poised to totally change the way we do marketing and grow businesses.
Yes.
Literally transform it.
Yeah. I'm seeing that too in a lot of these articles.
You can fine-tune strategies with insights that you didn't even know you could get.
Right.
Leading to better campaigns, of course.
That's the goal.
And better results, which is, the bottom line.
Of course, yeah. Better ROI.
Mhm.
One of these articles, I can't remember which one, it was talking about how AI can actually analyze your past email campaigns to predict how well you're going to do in the future.
It's like having a crystal ball for marketing.
But not magic,
No, it's based on data, real data.
So let's talk about the data part of it. I mean, it seems like AI is really good at taking in huge amounts of data, but what's it actually doing with it?
Right. Well, it takes mountains of data, the kind most businesses already have just sitting around,
Yeah, tons of it.
and turns it into actionable insights. I mean, think about all your past email campaigns, website visits, social media interactions, you name it. AI can pinpoint exactly what worked, what didn't, and more importantly, why.
So instead of going with your gut, like you said before, it's all about using that data to make smarter marketing decisions.
Exactly.
I mean, that has to have a huge impact on a business, right?
Right.
Just in terms of efficiency.
Absolutely. I mean, we're talking about a significant impact. There's this research here from McKinsey, and they found that companies using AI-powered marketing tools see, on average, a 10 to 20% increase in marketing efficiency.
Wow.
And then there's a 5 to 15% lift in revenue, too.
So it pays for itself.
Literally.
Yeah.
Exactly. They're not wasting resources on strategies that just aren't resonating.
Right. It's like making every dollar count. And that's not all AI can do,
Right.
right? I mean, I was reading about how it can actually help us create content. I'm thinking of stuff like ChatGPT that can write marketing copy.
Exactly.
Is that something that's being used right now? Is so everyone's talking about it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. There's a case study from Marketing Week here, and they found that businesses using AI to generate content saw a 20% reduction in content creation time. Imagine getting a first draft of a blog post or a social media update written in minutes.
Wow. Yeah, that's huge.
It frees up so much time, so you can just focus on refining the message, adding your own unique perspective.
Yeah. More time to be creative and strategic. It's almost like having an extra team member.
Right, but without having to, pay them.
And the technology is just getting better and better.
Right. One of the articles, it mentions this AI marketing expert, Paul Ara. He's predicting that within the next few years, AI will be able to create highly personalized content, content that adapts to each individual customer's preferences.
So you could send out an email campaign and the messaging would be different for each person.
Exactly. Even the imagery could shift subtly, based on what you know about each recipient.
Wow, that's amazing. It sounds like it's moving really fast.
Yeah.
I mean, for someone who wants to, keep up with it all, where should they even start?
Honestly, continuous learning is key.
Yeah, definitely. Got to stay on top of it.
There are tons of online resources, courses, and communities dedicated to AI in marketing.
And, what about thought leaders like the guy you just mentioned, Paul R.?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Is he putting out articles and stuff?
Oh, yeah. He's did this recent article that dives into the specific AI tools that he thinks are going to be game changers for marketers in the coming years.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It sounds like we've got to be open to learning and staying curious. But with all this talk about what AI can do, we can't forget about the legal side of things, right?
Absolutely.
Especially when it comes to data privacy.
The sources we have here really emphasize that businesses need to be incredibly mindful of how they're collecting, storing, and using customer data, especially when AI is involved.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Transparency is paramount.
Yeah, I agree.
But customers need to know how their data is being used.
Absolutely.
And they need to have control over their own information.
It's a good reminder that AI is a powerful tool, and it needs to be used responsibly and ethically.
Exactly.
We can't just assume everything's okay just because it's technology.
Definitely not.
We need to be informed and proactive in making sure we're using AI in a way that respects our customers and complies with the law.
Precisely. And if we zoom out and look at the bigger picture, AI's influence is going way beyond marketing. We're seeing it being used to automate customer service, streamline operations, and even predict market trends.
So this isn't just about beating the competition. It's about adapting to a whole new way of doing business.
Exactly.
It sounds like the businesses that embrace these technologies early on are going to have a real advantage.
Definitely. The key takeaway here is that AI is not a replacement for human ingenuity. It's more like an amplifier.
Right,
It
right.
allows us to do what we do best, like strategize, create, and connect, but with more data, more insights, and more efficiency.
I like that. We've covered a lot of ground here. From how to use data to make decisions to the ethics of AI. It's clear that AI offers incredible potential for businesses. But here's something to think about. If AI can analyze past data to predict future trends, what other untapped potential is waiting to be unlocked? That's something to consider as you continue exploring the world of AI.
It's a really exciting time.
It is. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
My pleasure.